All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sip and Spin. My name is Skylar, and over here is Brittany. And today we're in the Gauntlet. We are going to get our Urn of Sacred Ashes so we can finally heal this poor man.
Heal that old
guy. Who has been suffering poison for so long.
He's fine. He's tough. He's a tough old guy, okay?
Do you feel that? This place is practically infused with magic.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Why'd you have to say it like that, though?
Can I loot before I talk to you? I'm gonna loot. Don't mind me. Mind your business.
Oh, we got Andraste's arrows. See, a dragon can't use arrows.
You almost tricked her last time, game. She's on to you now. Alright, what's up, dude?
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Oh, thanks. Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Okay, can we have
I
it?
have waited years for this.
For me?
For someone to take the ashes?
No one can
Okay.
take the ashes. They belong here.
What if I ask really
It has been
nicely?
my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Okay, so do you think Andraste's a dragon, or are you chill? Wow, that sounds terribly dull.
There is joy to be found in my
Okay,
duty.
that's fair.
At least you're happy, dude.
The dragon's not really Andraste, is she?
No,
Okay.
our Andraste has gone.
Now you know for sure.
Okay, Andraste's for sure not a dragon.
The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent maker and his silent Andraste.
Because they were insane.
True believer would not require audacious displays of power.
You know what, guy? I trust you.
She still had a little doubt, though, that the dragon might have been Andraste.
If you missed the last episode, I almost joined a cult.
The dragon Andraste cult. It's fine. We got there in the end.
I would like to see the urn.
You have come to honor Andraste,
Okay.
and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I whisper to Leliana, hey,
Hey, girl. Homie. Bestie.
you do this. Prove yourself worthy. Isn't this your job? I need the ashes to cure a nobleman.
Still,
Okay.
you must prove yourself worthy.
Okay.
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The Gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
What is the gauntlet?
the Gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith,
Oh no.
and we shall see how your soul fares.
Just what a Dalish elf needs, a trust of Andrastian faith.
Leliana! Can you tell me anything else about the
You
gauntlet?
will understand
Okay,
what it
great.
is to face it.
Very well, I will enter the gauntlet.
Before you go, there is something.
Oh, so you get to ask questions?
I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others.
Okay.
Tamlin was one of your tribe. A blood brother. You left him in the ruins.
No, I
Left
didn't!
him to his fate.
No, I didn't!
Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Tamlin?
No, it's the Keeper. The Keeper gave up on him. We went back to look for him. I went back to look for him.
So number one.
Yeah.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes.
Okay.
Neither
Is that
yours
good or bad?
nor someone else's.
Do you
It's
hate
easy
me?
for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
It is sometimes difficult to see how our actions affect an outcome. But that does not mean our actions had no effect.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Homie just called all of us out and dropped the mic and left.
Let's get this over with.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say. Ooh, why are there ghosts? Do we have to fight them?
Well, hopefully not. We just have to answer their riddles.
Oh,
I'll start here.
okay.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come.
I'm not good at
Thought's
riddles.
strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
The moon.
That is not of what
Fuck! The shadows, given away by dawn's light. So I was like, oh yes, that is the moon.
We'll try another.
I told you, I'm not good at riddles.
It's okay.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Oh, I didn't realize there was an I need to hear that again option.
Yeah.
We may. A tune?
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Okay.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Whoa. Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hysarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
You're a little
Okay.
intense.
That was a lot.
The Imperium way, though.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy?
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alemanni, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
She was in love with a god.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains?
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
2 more.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
It separates kings from tyrants.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Mercy?
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger?
Yes. Hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
So what was the answer to number 1?
I think it's love. I think it was
Oh.
love. I don't remember all the options, but I think that might have been what it was.
Gotcha.
But you only missed the 1, though.
Okay.
So, good job.
Thanks.
I know you seemed stressed, but you did good. You did great.
What are all those 3 arrows, or like 10 arrows? Oh, it's fire. Never
Suppressing
mind.
fire. Well, no, it means like each arrow deals like damage, and then it like encumbers them within a penalty. So like suppress, like it just means like it's like a lot, like it suppresses their like strength, which yeah, we'll get that. It's fine. And you can also level up. Get you to 15. I just like even numbers. It really bothers me when they're like weird numbers, like 13 and 17.
Right. She can get Arcane Mastery.
Yeah, we can do that.
Isn't that what you wanted for her?
Yeah, I was just seeing what the other ones were too.
Gotcha.
Mass Rejuvenation is also pretty good.
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
we'll go ahead and get this one for now, and then probably Mass Rejuvenation.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to Gauntlet.
It's so cold here, sister. Do you feel it? The chill eats at my bones.
Is that because you're dead?
You think? This cannot be Tamlin.
I do think
Tamlin
that.
is gone. It's only footsteps in the dust. I am Tamlin, and yet I am not. I am part of the Gauntlet, and part of you.
I wish I could have told Tamlin that I tried to find him.
Some things lost can never be found. Some mistakes never unmade. What happened in those ruins holds no power over you. You have accepted it and moved on. You have remained strong, just like our ancestors, determined to forge their own path.
Thanks, Tamlin.
Take this.
I miss
It is
you.
nothing compared to the crafts of our fathers, but it should serve you well. I wish you well, my friend. We will not meet again.
Bye. It's
Aww.
good to see you, buddy. What do we get?
I believe Reflection. Oh. Wayne, you can have these. Constitution healing effects. Well, I guess that'd be alright. Just go down to 1 Constitution, but then get better healing.
Yeah.
Does anyone else need a necklace? No. Alright, I'm cool with that. Okay. Okay, let's fight Alistair, Liliana, Gleam, and win.
Oh, okay.
How about everyone fight themselves? That's always fun.
When can she see herself? There it is.
Let's go.
Alistair, don't let your ghost self hurt me. Oh, Alistair's getting his shit rocked. Hold on. Liliana, fight yourself.
Well, Alistair, do you need help, babe?
Someone get the archer.
And the mage. Like, come on, guys. Wynn just knocked herself out.
There you go, Wynn.
Alright. Alright. We beat ourselves up real good, guys. Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker. As we have faith in the Maker, so must we have faith in our friends.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something.
Can we
Maybe I should
jump
touch
into the
them or
chasm?
Stand on them?
No.
As
Oh.
normal people tend to avoid strange-looking sections of floor thingies, as you say, they tend to be traps.
You don't really think they're traps, do you?
Okay.
Well, we haven't detected any traps.
So what this is when you stand, so like, on certain ones, the floor comes. So we have
Floor
to
isn't much
use...
stand on, but it's a start.
We have to use them.
Service. That's it. That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
But you have to time them right because you can only have 3 people and us to go across. So you have to line them up as it is. This is a pain in the ass. And like I said, I've been playing this game before on my own also. And so I crash tested this. So I have a cheat sheet. I'm just going to do it and it's going to be fine because this took me like 45 minutes to figure out the correct order. And that's why I'm playing on my own also, so I'm not wasting all of our recording time, because me and Skylar only get to record once a week. So if I'm like,
have a lot to do.
This is very easy. No, it's not. It took me a while to like crash test it. But,
yeah.
So I just know what to do now. So I'm gonna put Alistair here.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put someone here, and then someone here. And that gives me these two. So then we can go here.
Okay.
And now I'm going to take left 3 to right 4. So that's Alistair. Yes, okay. Make sure we didn't fall. Like that. This took me a lot of figuring it out on my own, I gotta say.
I'm ready.
Right 2 to left 5. Uh-huh. And, oh, wait. Right 2 to left 1. Whoops. Skipped ahead. That would have been bad. That makes more sense, yes.
What just happened?
Why did it take me off? Oh, Wynn, did you step off?
Win!
Okay!
God damn it, Win!
Those things right too. Please don't do that again, Wynn. Are you kidding me? It's because she does that stupid move she was doing.
Yeah, with her staff. Can we look at her tactics and make her stop doing that?
Is that what she was doing? Or
Yeah.
is it this?
No, I think it was heroic offense. Yeah. Okay.
Alistair's health was also not under... What'd you say to me? Okay. I don't know what he said, but it sounded a little spicy. He had his bedroom mouth voice.
Bedroom mouth is crazy.
I meant voice, but you know what? I said what I said, and maybe he did have bedroom mouth.
Bedroom mouth is insane.
Now, Win, stay. Right to Delvin. Okay. Are you fully on this? Okay, thank you. L6 to R5. Do you see how annoying this is to figure out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Especially like going back and forth around the thing would be so annoying.
If I didn't do this on my own, we'd be here forever. L5, and that should be it.
We made it!
Alright, now... Come on, guys. We did it! Thanks to my handy little dandy cheat sheet.
Also, her notepad's a turnip. It's really cute.
It is. It's from Animal Crossing. And I'm gonna be so sad because I keep using it. I'm like, I think I'm gonna keep one on it forever.
I think my list of stuff to record in is also in an Animal Crossing notebook.
Yeah, so they have such cute stuff.
It's the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
I think you're looking at a wall.
That's really it.
To be honest, I thought he was excited about the fire. But there it is, right over there.
Yeah, he's like, there it is, and he's staring at a wall.
You know what? Bless him. We don't like him because he's smart, Skylar. Okay. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight.
I guess we need to remove our equipment.
Yeah. I always liked this mission. I thought this was always funny because at this point, your warden's literally just like, all right, guys, we got to strip. And everyone's like, cool, we trust you. and everyone strips. We gotta strip and walk through this fire. Do you guys trust me? Because you should.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim.
Hey.
Approach the sacred ashes.
Why didn't you have to take off your equipment?
Right. Alright, we did it. And
Oh,
now
we're
back
dressed
on.
again.
It's fine.
Nice. Is there like a steal some for yourself option?
Maybe.
Aladdin style.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker.
Take a pinch of the ashes.
You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch.
Leave the urn alone.
Okay. I couldn't remember if there was an option or not. For
If
some
there-
reason I thought there was.
If there was, I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If there was, I wasn't going to do it anyways. I didn't want to get
curious.
I didn't want to get Indiana Jones in here.
Alright, well. Oh, no,
Ooh.
just. I was about to say, I don't think.
Oh my god.
Girl! That was an.
I could do that.
We are level 4 lockpicking. What do you mean?
I told you it wouldn't matter. I hate this game. We literally can't get more. I don't understand what it wants from us. You can't go above.
I'm like, we are level 4 lockpicking. What else can we do?
It makes no sense. Alright, well, just for that, I guess we're gonna go fight a dragon. It's gonna be hard.
Do we really have to?
I mean, you don't wanna.
Is the dragon hurting anyone? She's taking a nap on the mountain.
But dragon, experience.
Okay, fine. For the XP.
We'll see. If it, like, we get our shit wrecked, we'll just reload and not fight the dragon. But I mean, I'm not doing anything else.
But she was so pretty. And beautiful and purple, and she was taking a nap.
If you really don't want to, we don't have to.
No, we can. You're right. We do want XP.
If I mean, maybe we can. Oh, is it under this? I didn't go to this.
What are you looking for?
I need the one guy that we killed that was like, Andraste is a dragon.
Yeah.
He dropped a horn when we killed him.
Oh,
and,
yeah, there
that's
it
how
is.
you call the dragon.
Ah.
So yeah, sound this horn from the top of the mountain overlooking the village of Haven to summon the high dragon.
Okay. Well, let's summon a high dragon.
All right, what do we got? We need,
Of course.
let's get this going. You got arcane shield going. Cool, cool.
Your wish?
Oh, that's what you said. Bedroom mouth. All right, fuck it. Oh wait,
Here I am.
do that. Okay.
Oh, she's swords now? Oh, no.
No, no,
Each-
bow.
oh,
That
okay.
way she doesn't have to get up on the dragon, and maybe it'll be.
And she won't get eaten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should have moved. Instantly took some health off. All right, do that. I wonder. Did bionic poison do anything? Probably not.
Where shall I strike? Very well.
Oh, wait, baby, I want you to move way over here.
Liliana, you move too.
Did you get out of the way in time? No, they did not.
Yes.
That's fine. So, oh, when you still didn't really move far enough away that I would prefer. Try and stay on top of this.
My power is yours. You will pay for this. Violence is a solution. Sometimes. As per your command.
Just trying to keep everyone topped up here.
Can you throw more acid at it or something? Does that do anything?
I don't know if it did anything or not. Who are you healing when?
Alistair.
Okay. Let's do crippling shot, maybe? Try more acid. Oh, also, do we do have these. What's that? And maybe, do I have these things that I never think to use? No, not these. These. Fire crystal. Okay, sure. Use that. Oh! Well, that's not gonna help me against anything.
Wind heal us.
Oh my god, I thought I was done. Okay. That's alright. It's okay.
Be careful! Let's make this.
Heal.
I am ready.
Heal, bitch, heal. Okay. Back in there. Well.
We'll be done. Let's end this.
I didn't think you could do that, but that's just more Illyrium. You're doing a crippling shot.
Your command.
No.
Make us rest. Of course.
Stop doing that. Oh, actually, go ahead and heal. Wish you guys were not laying on your asses. It's fine. Get up.
It will be done.
Okay, you guys aren't at least.
Okay, we're a quarter of the way there. Or no, quarter of the way left.
We're doing alright, we're doing alright. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Don't want you to pay attention to Liliana.
Liliana, quit sorting it.
Go over here.
And use your bow. Run. Leave her alone. Mrs. High Dragon.
Andraste? Question mark.
Not our archer.
Oh,
Leave
God.
her alone.
It really is on Liliana. It's so annoying.
Okay, I think her tactic also needs to be like quit.
Well, her thing, I think, is when she gets surrounded, or like in close combat, she switches, which makes sense, but it's annoying.
Yes.
I wish she would just stay back. Like, I get it, but I hate it. Because all of her moves are for bow.
Yeah. Did we do it?
We are close. We're very close.
It looked like it was collapsing. I was like, oh my gosh,
No,
we did
it's
it.
doing a thing. I want us to get the cool kill. I don't know if we will or not.
Good to go.
Not if it keeps going after fucking Liliana. I can't even have you move. Move, bitch.
I am ready. Yes.
Liliana, move! Can't. Okay, great. We're so close. Just let me be dead.
It will be done.
Yes, we did it! Awesome.
Okay.
Look how cool we are! Hell yeah! Go us, and look at all the stuff.
Oh my
we get.
god.
Okay, now we can make dragon skill armor.
Ah.
Which is also a good reason to do it.
Okay.
Okay, we did it! Nice.
And there's some stuff over here.
Goodies.
Please no demons come out of these. Okay.
Ah, of course. I mean, that makes sense. Don't need this anymore. Honestly, these are probably nothing. Alright, just a right amount of space.
Okay. And now we go home and we can't get anything else.
Yeah, we need to go
Back to camp.
to a camp inventory.
Okay.
Let's go to camp.
Goodness.
All right. I guess I
Oh.
really don't know how to ask you this.
Ask me what?
Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
I feel the same way.
Well, I hope you mean the head exploding thing in a good way.
Well, if you meant it in a good way, then yes.
Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. You're the first woman I've ever spent the night with. And if I have my way, you'll be the last.
Are you proposing? I feel the same way.
Good. I'm glad. Let's move on then.
What?
We've got a long way to go yet.
What was your question though? What did you didn't ask me anything.
Oh, Alistair. Okay, well, we'll circle back to that.
You just told me stuff. You said you had a question, that you had something to ask me.
Maybe he just wanted to know if you felt the same way.
Oh, Alistair.
You don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of inventory management and then we'll be right back on it. Spell resistance or fire for Zephyrin's other?
Spell resistance.
Okay. And then we're gonna give Sten face edge, so we'll just give him flame and fire resistance.
Alright.
Sounds good. And I guess we can leave these leftover ribbons to the mages if you want.
Okay.
Over here. Since they're all the same.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Okay.
All right. Guess we'll go run and see what the Arl is doing.
Finally, we can save the Arl. We're coming, Arl.
Who would you like to go with us? I'm also going to try and maybe trigger a conversation. So whoever you want to see who's going to talk also, I guess, would be a good thing.
Who was there with us at the beginning? Wasn't it Morgan and Leliana?
Yeah.
Let's bring them.
Okay.
Or was it Morgan and Sten? Who did I bring?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely Morgan and Alistair. I don't remember if it was Leliana or Sten.
I don't remember either.
Whoever.
Well, since Leliana helped us get the ashes, we'll bring her.
Okay.
Indeed.
I know Wynn technically did too, but God, she was annoying.
We'll go to the village.
Okay.
Just because I'll see if I can trigger a little conversation between anyone.
Oh yes, the great talking bridge. Yeah. It was definitely Sten. I definitely had Sten with us.
Right.
I remember now. The talking bridge.
The talking bridge.
They're not talking.
Oh, we're not at the bridge yet.
Oh.
Well, you guys don't have anything to say to each other?
I thought you guys were friends.
Fine. Well, that was a waste.
Oh, Leliana and Morgan can level up.
Yeah. I guess. 9. Okay. Do you want to make her any of these two? I mean, we have one and we can't get Blood Mage. So, Arcane Warrior or Spirit Healer?
What's the difference?
So, a Spirit Healer is what Wynn is.
Okay.
And Wynn is also an Arcane Warrior. So,
oh, okay. We can have her heal too, just so that way, no matter which mage we take, one of them can heal.
Oh, it won't be healing. Like, we can give her that anyway, if we wanted. This is like, I forget what the moves are. They're okay. They're fine. Focus on channeling the energies granted by these spirits, making them indispensable members of a party of adventurers.
Sure.
Okay. But we can finalize her shapeshifter.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Spirit Healer gives, like, the revive, so if we get downed, she can bring us back to life, which... We'll get that.
Okay.
That's always handy. Okay, well, since you guys didn't talk, I guess I'll just go to the castle.
Leliana can also level up.
Okay, that's right. And Ranger, obviously. Get that to 20. Right, I was working on your dexterity. Sure, be a thief.
Maybe she can unlock this shit.
Yeah, right.
Summon Wolf?
Yeah, you want to get that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
There she goes.
Hi! Are we going to speak to one another? No? Still no? Okay.
Great.
You guys suck.
No one wants to talk in Redcliffe. Maybe it's just Redcliffe that's broken.
Was this not where we were when they were having all those conversations?
Yeah, we were, but then after a certain point, it just, like, stopped working. I don't know why.
Very well.
Alright, let's go to the castle. I bring good news!
You return. Might you have news?
I have excellent news. I found the urn.
You have?
Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the Urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Well, that's either the poison or his soul being lifted from his body. Well, it was the poison. Cool.
Where am I?
You're at home, buddy.
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead.
Yeah,
There
like
is much
your
to tell you,
son got
husband.
involved with demons.
Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Buckle up.
Strap in.
Make sure you're
It's gonna be a
comfy.
long story. Might want to have a seat.
He's like, oh god.
This is most troubling.
Yeah.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much.
Hi, it's me.
Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well.
I tried.
I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
Mm-hmm. I need your help against the blight.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor
So
your
are you not
efforts.
helping me against the
Nothing
blight?
No, he will.
Oh. As you wish then?
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
Hey!
You will always be a welcome guest within the
I'm a champion.
And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very
Yeah,
doorstep.
he does.
Long I have known him. He is a sensible man. One who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
He also
indeed.
got
Mad enough
Kaelin
to kill
and
Kaelin to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever
Duncan.
happened to him, Loghain must be stopped.
Yes.
What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
Loghain must capitulate then?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Then why are you picking it?
Because all the other ones seemed wrong.
I always just pick one.
I felt like capitulate might be Loghain must be the one who surrenders. Right?
That makes sense. Cease to resist. Yeah, surrender. So he must surrender then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do that one.
I just like that you were like, let's pick that one. I don't know what it means.
Well, I had a feeling based off context clues.
Yeah.
And I was right about the
Loghain will
definition.
pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn. Not
You know
for
what?
each
You make a
other.
good point.
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Oh god. What do I pick here?
This is a big choice. I'll go ahead and tell you, one of your final decisions, and it's going to come sooner than you think, is you're going to have to decide if Alistair becomes king. And that is going to affect a lot of things, including the future games. But I'm letting you make the decision.
Do we lose him if he becomes king? Let's just keep questioning.
Okay.
Do you intend to put Alistair Ford as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Wouldn't it be easier just to kill him?
I'm not sure that would help.
Okay.
We would become
That's
the criminals,
fair.
and our
I
accusations
guess you're
would
right.
become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
What if we defeated him in battle?
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
It seems we have little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I have done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He seems earnest in his desire to repent.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the circle?
Circle of Magic?
Yeah.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Let's go get the dwarves. Oh. What?
Yeah, it says we can level up, but we don't have points.
Oh, we got one of these, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure. But Alistair doesn't want to be king.
He doesn't. That is something to take into consideration.
Now, if Alistair was like, hell yeah, I want to be king, I'd be like, okay, bud. But
Alistair doesn't want to be king, but he is also very noble. So he will do it. Especially if you convince him. Because he loves Ferelden. But it's going to be your decision. I'm not telling you shit.
I hate this so much.
You still have a while for you to make a decision. We still have to go get the dwarves. We'll do a round also. I don't know if anyone has any new, but I just want to see.
What is your desire?
Probably not.
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
Of course you do.
There's some new ones, I guess.
Tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
Meddling in politics? How?
How should I know? I got the impression it involved sex, but then I get that impression about most everything. Odd, really.
Severin, come on, man.
As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
Severin. She didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage.
My God.
Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
That's great, bud. These sort of things happen to you often.
Like being spared by a benevolent Mark who then helps me escape from the Crows? Yes, it does seem to happen now and again, doesn't it? It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
So you never mix business with pleasure.
Well, there is you. But I'll point out that you did have to capture me and tie me up first. Every rule has its exception.
Good God.
I'd mentioned tying me up in that context. Do we have extra rope about?
Severin. Okay. Oh, dear.
What's on your mind?
You know you want to ask it.
I do. Have you ever changed your mind about Alistair and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you.
We'll take off your silly
less
hat.
guarded when in your company, allows himself to relax, and he seems genuinely happy.
Well, I'm happy with him.
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
You wanted the best for both of us.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
Take off her silly hat.
Fine. Welcome back, Lynn.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
Harren Pavel used to say the same thing?
Then perhaps you know this song.
Oh my God, is she actually gonna sing? Yep. Okay. Sure.
She was a bard.
I thought she was a ranger.
She's a ranger and a bard.
Oh. She's multi-classing?
Yeah, they all are.
Oh.
Like, this is so obviously not the voice actor singing. No, Boo.
Look at Bo. He's such a good boy.
Morgan's like, what is happening over there?
She shook her head.
Fools. Getting real close.
Why
to
are
us,
you
Liliana.
so close? Can't tell if he's sad or mad.
Yeah.
Stan, what you feeling,
Melancholy, maybe.
Smad.
Yeah. Smad. I get it.
So does the whole party have bardic inspiration now?
She's like, excuse me. Okay. That was it. Okay.
Oh, and Wynn approved. Sure.
I think that was from hers.
Oh. I was like, I guess Wynn really liked that.
You called.
Oh.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
Oh,
And I
okay.
suggest you move on.
Sure. What were you doing in the cage?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened.
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone.
Right.
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight.
I'd remember
We made our
them
way
from the
across Ferelden
Fade.
countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me in Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did.
Right.
I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand
Gotcha.
alone. I have carried it from the day I was set.
I
into
figured
the
it was gonna be
Beresad.
like,
I was
it
to
was
die
special,
wielding it for
so-
my people.
Okay.
Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Yeah, we'll get you your sword back.
Now we have his personal quest.
Oh my god.
And
16 approval. Stin! I I knew I could get to you. He's warm to me.
Yeah, and getting his sword makes him really approve. So that's good. Well, it looks like people do have new conversation points, but you got anything new?
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Always. Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
I don't know. She hates her mom, right?
Yeah.
A nutty old bat.
Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Ah, I see. That does explain much.
Okay.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Yes, I've heard this part.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Flemeth must have been angry.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement.
Okay.
All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
What, she never invaded or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
I don't know my mother. My mother died a long time ago.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
I like your sympathies.
Alright. You got anything, Shale?
I have some questions.
doesn't have better things to do.
How did you end up in Honleith? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum, snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
Do you remember anything before Honleith?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy.
My goodness.
And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it?
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Wilhelm's wife sold it, I believe.
Hag.
Okay. But why were you out in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
I would have thought you'd enjoy scaring humans.
I'd have happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh.
Interesting. I'm not asking about that.
Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
Nice. Okay. Alistair, you got anything new to say? Probably not. I feel like we're about as high as we can be with you.
Something you need, my dear?
My dear!
Of course.
Can I get that one I want yet? Okay. That's new. 3 is, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah. What changes about you after the journey?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
I mean, what changes physically?
Any of them. Is that the one you want?
Yeah, I guess.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching
Okay.
Wolf Down Food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
Watch it. I think you're exaggerating.
I suppose it could affect women differently from men. I never asked. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you'd call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares, yes, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age.
What?
You've got 30 years to live. Give or take. The taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
What
This
the fuck?
The conversation I've been trying to get you to have because you didn't know that you're dying.
Okay. So do I need to ask why Orzammar, or do I just, is that...
Yeah, you can ask why Orzammar. I mean, if you just want to learn more.
Oh, okay. How cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits.
Yeah.
There you have it.
I never wondered that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Yeah, so when Grey Wardens get to a certain age, I guess they start having nightmares, but they also hear something called the Calling. And it's basically how they realize that they are about to die. So rather than just waiting it out, they go to Orzammar because that's where the deep roads are, and that's where Darkspawn always are. So Darkspawn only come to the surface during a Blight, but so during a Calling, if they know they're about to die, they go to the deep roads just to try to take out as many more extra Darkspawn as they can, and just die down there, fighting. It's pretty bleak, being a warden. Great. So speaking of Orzammar, let's go there.
Oh, are we going there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not want to?
Oh, I didn't know if we were...
I think we talked to everyone. Oh, well, I guess we have to see if we have gifts. Do we have gifts? We have gifts.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Oh, marvelous.
You have excellent taste.
Oh, you also have this
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you found it, but thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute.
I'm not gonna do that.
Fish chowder and a corrupt politician.
The fish chowder, maybe.
And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Okay.
Nice. Look at all that approval.
Nice.
Alright.
No, I just didn't know if we were gonna start a whole new quest now.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a really short episode. Where we're going is gonna take a while. Anyway, that's a problem. Deal with that later. I mean, we could deal with that now if you want.
Not in front of Alistair.
Well, you don't want the drama?
No, I don't want the drama.
You look so tired, my dear. It's all this constant walking and fighting. I think I know what you need.
All these choices and all these decisions that Brittany has said that I have to be the one who makes them, but the one time I'm like, I don't want the drama, she goes ahead and makes the choice for herself. But when I actually need her help and need her to help make the decision, she's nowhere.
You want to keep him on the leash? I figured you wanted to let him free. If you're in love with Alistair.
I am in love with Alistair, but can, I be queen? I don't know.
So you're keeping Zimmer as a backup?
No, what are we doing? Are we?
He's in love with you. Like, you flirted with him, so he's not warm. He adores you. So I thought maybe you'd wanted to break up with him.
Since when did we date? I thought you were gonna try and kiss him.
Oh, we can do that too. You could technically sleep with him. That's what he's asking right now.
Alistair would be so upset.
Well, we're gonna talk to him too.
To Alistair?
Yeah.
About Zevran?
Yeah.
Why?
He's gonna ask you.
I'm not dating Zevran though. I didn't. How did this happen? When did we start dating Zevran?
Fine! You don't let me have any fun.
I'm so confused.
I'll hard exit it. But I'm pretty sure Alistair, the next time we talk to Alistair, I think he's gonna ask you about Zevran. So I was just trying to let you flirt with Zevran if you wanted one last time. But it's fine.
No, I didn't know me and Zevran were a thing. He's always flirting with me, and I'm like, oh, haha. I thought it was a joke. I didn't think Zevran was taking it seriously.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but...
So, let me ask you something.
Told you.
A personal question.
What kind of personal question?
I'm wondering about, well, about Zevran.
Me and Zevran
It
aren't
seems
anything.
like the two of you have become quite friendly.
Okay, so when he says friendly, he thinks we're dating.
Yes. But you could say it like, no, we're just friends. Like, I suppose we have. Like, we're friends.
Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I don't want him to me being like, yes, I suppose we have, as in we're dating, because we're
No,
not.
that would be number 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose we have.
I'm just curious. Maybe it's inappropriate of me to ask, but what are your intentions towards him? Is it very serious? If you'll tell me, that is.
No, it's not serious.
I was under the impression that...
No! We're not!
I would have said something sooner, but I didn't know how to put it without sounding, you know, jealous. So, now that
Well,
I've
I
got
thought you
that
were
off
going to
my
propose
chest,
to me,
let me
and
ask
so no, I'm not dating Zevran.
Do you have any feelings towards...
I thought we already had this conversation. I've come to care for you a great deal.
I'd hoped that was the case.
We...
You know this, buddy.
We literally told each other we loved each other. No, not really. I liked it.
Good. I'll take that as a good sign. What about Zevran? I don't like the idea of leading him on.
I wasn't!
You're not either, Alistair. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, number 2.
You're not leading him on.
You know what I mean. Either
Oh,
you're with
well, he
him,
got serious.
or you're with me.
No, I'm with you.
You do want polyamory, Skylar.
I do want polyamory, but I don't think this game allows it. So you're right. My decision's been made. I choose you. I thought I had already chose you
I
a
am
long
lucky
time ago.
man. Don't I know it?
I thought we were getting married at that
let's get
fucking
back to
Soldier's Peak or whatever.
What we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Zevran.
Now you got that taken care of.
Jesus.
You need to clear that up.
I didn't realize there was anything to clear up. Am I just oblivious? Is this what's had been happening this whole time?
Yeah, because you flirted with Zevran.
I thought he was flirty. I was like, oh, haha.
The way you could tell is because, like, where everyone else is, like, warm, his was interested and care, and then you got him up to a door, and that's how then Alistair's gonna bring it up if you're like in a relationship with him, like, are you guys like really, really close? Because the next time you talk to Zevran after you get him to a door, he asks to sleep with you.
Oh.
Yeah, because he adores you, he likes you.
Oh.
So that's why. Now he's just warm.
Okay.
You're just friends.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, cool. Anywho's.
Giving you some extra spice, some drama. But, okay, let's go to the dwarves.
Okay, isn't this the thing
Yes.
that's gonna take like several hours? I thought you said.
Yeah, it's gonna be multiple episodes
Oh,
either
okay.
way, so might as well tack it on here.
Okay, see, that's why I was just like, I didn't know. If...
No, I can't do this in one episode anyway.
Okay.
So we'll go out. There's some like cutoff points I can do. Like we'll be fine.
Okay.
I got this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And we'll have opportunities to like switch out team members too whenever you want. So whoever you want to.
Come on, Zevran. It's gonna be weird, but come along. Morrigan?
Indeed.
Sure. Okay, Orzammar. Aw.
Every time.
Can it be a merchant? No. Okay.
Okay, you're a problem. Oh, can't roll over now. All right, that's fine. Why can't I use my abilities? That's weird. Oh, because I have my bow. Why the fuck do I have my bow? Get out of here.
I'm ready. What? It is some kind of trap. No mercy. It is some kind of trap.
That was a lot of traps.
Yeah.
Jesus, how did you guys not? Oh, you set off one. Someone did.
It will be done.
Probably Alistair. He's
Probably
the only one that was like
was.
hurt.
Oh, so many traps.
As you say.
Yeah, sorry guys, just keep following me. We got a lot. We got a lot to do. There's 3 more, I think.
We do need Alfred.
As you say.
Yay!
Okay. Try this again. Oh. Let's get your constitution up. And I guess make you a duelist or a ranger?
Okay, Ranger.
You want to make him a ranger?
Ranger.
Because you want the wolf?
Summon wolf.
Okay. I guess I'll give you traps. Okay.
Oh, if we don't have Leliana, he can also summon a wolf.
There's some way or another it's gonna be a wolf.
We're gonna have a wolf.
Alright. Get your wolf, get your duel. I always forget. Duel. Okay. Cool. Let's go, team.
I think was that Elfert over there?
Oh. No, well,
Oh,
death
Death
root,
Root.
but we'll still get it. I guess I could do dab to see. You hunting me? Yeah! Yep, you are. Okay. Well, guess I should have known.
No war to show.
I was trying to get it before you did that. Go to jail. I forgot I have that now. So nice.
Oh, Severin.
What's your wolf? Oh, you attack. Cute. I don't want to use another more help. This is where wind is needed.
Invigorating that was.
It will be done. Of course.
Okay, can people stop attacking me? Great.
Most traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the doors. There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
Okay.
Bye.
I paid a ransom for a trade permit. They can't do this.
If there's civil war, what will happen to us?
Oh, you.
Yes?
I'm here because of the Blackstone regulars.
What was this about?
You deserted.
I'm here to bring you in for desertion.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Okay, well. Just an archer. Okay.
As you said.
We can work with Not like this guy just chilling. It's like, not my problem. Okie dokie.
It will be done. As you say.
I'm taking my caravan to Highever, where it's peaceful.
Okay.
Yeah, we did just like fight a bunch of people right in front of him. He probably wouldn't. It probably wasn't peaceful for him.
Probably not.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
He sounds like a car salesman.
He does.
Where do you get like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important.
Does he take it off of people's bodies? I feel like he takes it off of people's bodies.
And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
I mean,
let me take a look.
You got any backpacks?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, let's look for a backpack.
Remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Charms.
You have elf fruit. Okay, you know what? It's really hard to find shale and stem gifts, so I'm gonna buy those.
Do we want to just buy a bunch of elf fruit?
Yeah,
Well, there's only 5.
I might buy his elf fruit. Okay. Thanks, creepy, shady guy.
And the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be
Hey.
anyone fighting them now.
Hey, I'm right here, bud.
Literally.
Look at us.
Oh, you're gossips, no wonder. You don't know shit.
Bloody dwarves will argue themselves into poverty if they aren't careful.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I have a note.
From your master.
This ought to be interesting.
I'm pretty sure you're
Such
fired.
diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Good day,
Might
sir.
I offer you a bit of advice, my good friend Alistair?
Oh.
I like my hair the way it is, thank you.
Truly. As you wish. Though my advice is regarding something else completely. It has to do with your recent exertions with your fellow Grey Warden that I overheard.
My... Oh.
It did seem as if you just got going when all grew quiet. You are feeling all right, yes? Perhaps you're tired.
We aren't talking about this, are we? Did I hit my head?
I have some roots from home that you may chew if you need energy. As for volume, perhaps you ought to try arching your...
Whoa, whoa. Awkward.
You Fereldans are so finicky. How will you ever learn how to pleasure each other unless you talk about it?
Not listening. La 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 la.
And you were worried this was gonna be awkward.
Good lord. Guys, now is not the time. Save it for camp.
Not in front of the dwarves, guys.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone. But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Thought you were a merchant. Guess not. Okay.
King Logain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
A blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Logain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
The Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies.
You can pick one if you want.
Oh,
it's fine.
I just feel that this treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me. I feel bad.
Okay.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor?
Fuck you, dude.
And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Intimidate. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Logain will see you quartered.
I want him to try.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. We made it inside.
Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
I don't think they understand how much I like this.
Please, sir, just a bit of bread. Show some pity for a poor
I was gonna
old
try and
man.
give you coin. I
haven't eaten
I guess I
in
can't,
days.
okay. I'm just gonna stop. That's upsetting.
Very well.
Okay. An explanation of the paragons. Let me just run around and get all of these. Okay.
Oh, there's one more.
Commission report.
So tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant. Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight. Yes, it rather met all my expectations.
You don't think you might have been better off getting your training there, instead of whatever your mother taught you?
You're right. My mother didn't nearly have as many abominations running about. That certainly would have improved my education.
I'll give you that one.
I'm so relieved.
Stop flirting in front of me. I'm right here, guys.
I'll take Zevran back if you're not careful.
Okay, on Dwarven Propriety. Alright.
Ooh.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well.
This is awkward.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion.
Hi!
Lieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The blood is coming out and need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky.
Okay.
They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
The Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. Well, I should get going then.
Yes, you should.
Okay, we're gonna go to do that now.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
Yeah.
Okay. Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Who are you?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return? Your son is missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
So kind of like where our guy went? Sandal?
Yeah, the Deep Roads. Sandal was found in the Deep Roads.
Oh my god, is she Sandal's mom?
Her kid is Ruck.
Oh. Whatever. I don't know. Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the Deep Roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please,
oh my god,
find me
Severin.
as soon as you return.
Not now.
I mean, he's not wrong. Deep Roads are massive. Luckily for her, I know where Ruck is.
Okay.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Thanks. Do you have a backpack?
And just, no, he doesn't. But gives for shale. I guess I'll just go ahead and let you know a little hint. The way you're gonna have to solve the dwarves' problems, obviously, to get them to help you, as you do everywhere.
Yep.
Their problem is you are going to be the person that picks the king. So if anyone is talking about the two people, you might want to hear what they have to say, because they are vastly different. And I'm just going to let you make the decision.
Okay.
So, like, this guy is pro Balin, and the other guy is Paramount.
Okay, because he thinks Balin is more progressive and wants to get rid of the old ways. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So just keep that little, like, nugget in your mind.
Okay.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Redcliffe Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread
Oh my
the
god, you're a missionary? Ew.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Don't dwarves worship their ancestors or something?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
That's their religion. You shouldn't interfere.
You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker, but most of them haven't even heard his name.
Oh,
How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists?
I already don't want to have this conversation. I've heard it. I've heard this conversation. I've had this conversation. Dealt with this conversation more times in real life than I've ever wanted to. I don't want to deal with it now. Oh my god. Well, good luck with that. Let me know how it turns. Please don't actually let me know how it turns out.
Never mind. The Shaper of Memories has refused me so far.
Wait, do we have to help him open a chancery?
Well,
You don't have to. It
you
is
have
a
change of
mission,
heart,
though.
let me know.
So that won't go away, is the only thing.
I mean, I guess we want to complete all the missions, right?
It's up to you.
I mean, because I really don't want to help him open a chantry.
Then you don't have to.
Okay.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
This Balin, is that King Indrin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of three
Damn.
fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was
Okay.
Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
What do you know about Lord Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame.
drama.
And many questions
There's a
whether
lot of
Endrin
drama
died
in here.
abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
Is Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
Okay. How did Indrin die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace. Balin didn't murder him himself.
Did you know King Indrin?
Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just.
Who are you? I guess I probably should have
I am
started
the
with
third
that.
daughter of the second matron of House Helmy. And you, stranger, what brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
We're recruiting. I am Gleam, a Grey Warden, and I'm here seeking aid.
A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
I have a treaty compelling
A
Orzammar.
blight? Now? But Our warriors are killing each other in the
Pretty
streets.
inconvenient timing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferrender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Cool. What's a
excuse
nug?
me, do you have a moment?
Sure.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Oh, we know all about that. The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Okay, bestie, I didn't say that. I said I'd ask.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
What did you mean by that? Are you alright?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate.
I'll get you an
Except
Adderall,
when
bud.
forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Will do. Backpack. No.
Oh, what are you doing? I didn't know where you were. But look what's here.
A golden mirror?
Yeah. Who are we giving that to?
Golden mirror. I don't know. Oh.
She had a story about a mirror.
Oh, yes.
Plymouth broke it.
Yes.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
Don't be ridiculous. It's a gift, Morgan.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift. Not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
Ooh, okay, new ability.
Oh yeah. Friendly.
Yay!
You're our friend. You love us. Okay. Anything back here? No. Alright, let's go.
Let me guess. This is where the rich dwarves live, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar and our future savior! legion of the dead warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
Assembly. I think the shape down here.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Not me.
Whoa.
Orden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Sacred. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
I'll find him.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I could try to find him.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election.
Didn't you
Otherwise,
call us Grey Warden already? Don't you know what we do?
She didn't call us a Grey
Warden. Oh, okay. I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Okay.
I thought there was a book, was there not? Yes, there is.
Very well.
Okay.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Shaper of Memories?
The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
Let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Shaper.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon?
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
Are there any paragons in Orzammar now?
There is one paragon of this generation, a woman named Branka. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
Where's Branka now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
Tell me some of Orzammar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you can't. I didn't know. I was going to say that's the most important part.
Oh, okay.
Outnumbering even humans and elves.
We can get more history.
We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the
We have
Empire
a
is simply
golem.
ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
How did you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridin, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems.
Okay.
For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle. But Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
Okay.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Okay.
Alright, you'll learn.
Watch and learn.
Kind of cool.
Mr. Shaper.
I'm gonna solve all your problems.
Every single one of you.
Me, a Dalish elf who has no business making decisions for the dwarves. I'm just trying to stop a blight. It's fine. The political structure, it's not good. That's what it is.
I'm like, I wish we could read the book so maybe we could get some insight when we have to choose king.
I mean, I can read the books. I don't know. Have we picked up anything about them, though? I'll be... Okay.
Oh? I guess Alistair
liked that book.
The Search for the True Prophet.
Is that a book? Would make sense. Okay. Well... Let's just get your snake back. Help me with traps. Yes, holy smoke.
Yay!
Okay. That's so useful. Alright. Got everything. I will go ahead and say, don't get too frustrated about knowing who is the better option for king. You're not going to learn anything substantial about either. We won't know the consequences of our actions until the end credits.
Okay.
So. And neither is a perfect choice.
Okay.
So, yeah, they both have pros and cons.
Okay.
So don't let that, like, don't be too stressed about it.
See, I'm already sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, well, Balin is the king's son.
Yeah, I mean, definitely take all these things into consideration.
Also, the king wanted the other guy to be king, but Balin is more progressive, but then he also probably killed his brother and his other brother and blamed it on the one brother. Basically, he's the only one left and everybody hates him. Even his dad. So then I'm kind of like, oh, that really sucks. Do you want to be king? But then I'm like, but if you murdered him, that's like not great.
Yeah. All of these thoughts and more to come. Don't worry.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am
that's so
Bartak
sweet.
Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
I need aid against Blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
I've noticed. Can I talk to Balin?
You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
What must I do to prove my good intentions?
Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception.
Do you have evidence?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
What kind of evidence?
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Where did you get the promissory notes?
That's not important. If they ask,
it
say you found them
is.
while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Oh my god. So does this mean I choose the king I support right now?
We can go talk to the other guy who wants you to do something for Harrowmont, and you can see which one you want to do more.
Okay, I'll have to think about this. Let's go talk to the other guy.
Don't expect this offer to last.
I got it. I figured as much.
Enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Okay. Don't speak to me like that. Oh, I thought he was about to sit down. I was like, all right.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and do this.
I hope you're not.
Actually,
if you want Balin,
let's just go ahead and say,
you'll have to.
I'll do whatever.
I have the promissory notes right here. Just take them to Lady Dace. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much. Remember,
I guess
don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Okay, so we'll take them. That way we can choose to do them if we want, but we don't. Nothing happens until we do one of the missions. That way we don't have to come all the way back here.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't.
See, I figured the other guy was just like standing across the hall.
No, we have to go to a bar for him. So that's down here. Oh, or maybe he's right here. Actually, never mind.
Okay. Hey,
I
little
heard there was
dude.
a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor.
Okay.
Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today.
Okay.
He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
Okay. How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers
what?
take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Do you want me to find out why your fighters dropped out?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience?
I didn't learn anything from this conversation.
Well, you're talking to Zevran right now.
I know, but still. I see what you mean, I guess.
That will not take this quest.
Okay.
Do persuade.
Okay. You'd be nervous if someone was out to get you.
I suppose not everyone can face death as undaunted as an Antivan. It's true.
Then you agree to fight in Harrowmont's name. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Those are our two options.
Okay.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past. How long can he ignore that Orzammar must change to survive?
That's Lady Dace, if we want to give her her thing.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
Wait, so Lord Balin also supports the lower class? Okay, well, obviously I'm picking Lord Balin. I don't even care if he killed his brother. You know what?
Okay, so you want to do Balin?
I made my choice. We're doing Balin.
Okay, let me go.
Also, because at least, like, his advisor was like, hey, this is what's wrong with Harrowmont. He, you know, he's deceptive, he corrupts people, blah, blah, blah. And then Harrowmount's guy was like, I need you to fight for me. And I'm like, but what about your king? What information? What do you have to say? And he was just like, go fight.
Yeah, I'll tell you the gist. The gist is Harrowmount is a gentler guy. He's kind of, if you're looking for a good guy, he is the good guy. But he is old school, set in ways, doesn't like change, and doesn't see the castless as people. Balin, he's an asshole, but he does want to change Orzammar. He is gung-ho about the blight, and he is going to marry a castless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
just want to make sure.
We're picking Balin.
All right.
Because you can be a little bit of an asshole, but if you're good to your people and don't, downtrodden on one political or economical class of people, that's typically the good route to go. You might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Where is he? I'll bring these to him.
He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
We got this. Yeah, we'll go tell him.
Thank you. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Good luck.
Appreciate it. So then we need to find Lord Helmy?
Yes.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Oof. I remember Braca. She's in the woods.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Damn. Who was he?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What happened?
All Mino's son said was how unlikely it was that a bunch of smiths would return safely from the Deep Roads. Which is true. Ancestors preserve us. That's what the warrior caste is for. But Ogren claimed it was an insult to a paragon. Next thing, they're in a duel to first blood to defend Branka's honor. Then Ogren starts screaming and runs him through.
Is that what you two were arguing about, Branka?
It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has ever stayed in the Deep Roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Why did Branka go into the Deep Roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
I should get going. Oh, or not?
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
You should probably know something.
What? Is Ogren back again? Ogren's a drunken rat. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they... It's been... The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Why does Ogren care so much about Bronca?
Oh.
She's still his wife, isn't she?
Just so you know that.
Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
I thought I already knew that.
Did you? He didn't say that. You just guessed?
I guess, yeah, because
okay.
I was just like, oh, yeah, this is clearly his wife.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah, oh.
It's important to the story.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
Okay.
Did you see any guardsmen?
Yeah, when he said that, you know, that he was wanting Bronca, and then, you know, then he was like, well, Bronca took the whole house, everyone except you. I was like, oh, that just must be her husband.
I was just making sure you knew.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine
Ew.
is falling behind on his payments.
What the fuck is that?
I can't imagine what you mean.
It's a nug. You mean, ew,
What
they're
about
cute.
the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurred?
Well, that one guy wants a nug, so I guess we'll take it back to
It's
him.
not easy ensuring nothing bad happens. That no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Let's go inside. I, too, would like to go inside. Because I'm nosy.
It will be done.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
It sounded like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Good man. Get the fuck out of here.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you have for sale?
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Appreciate.
Oh, fruit.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. Okay. Cool. Okay. Oh, we have a nug. That's right. Do you want this?
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I've got a nug for you here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game. I don't have much besides gratitude. But find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
He literally did a, it's over, we're so back.
Literally. You love the bounciness. Okay, I'm gonna do one more thing. Well, let's see if we can trigger a conversation, and then we can do one more thing. This is the conversation bridge.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not know more than a child?
I care nothing for your religion, and this game of yours is over.
Oh, how the mighty have crumbled.
Okay.
Good one, Alistair.
Oh, there's another one. How many does he need? I thought he just knew one.
He pays us for all of them that we bring him.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. I heard you. No.
Is this where Lord Helmy is?
Yes, I think so.
Ugh, just do not buy anything, or touch anything, or sit anywhere.
Morgan, it's a bar.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
I would love a glass of wine.
It's not an option.
Then why sell it to me? A dozen imported wines.
Please.
I'd like some mead.
I have an award-winning honey mead. Surface
Ooh.
Family ships it down here every month. Only 1.5 silvers a mug.
Sold.
1 honey mead coming right up.
Why'd she look at me like that? That was so
One of the
weird.
Legionnaires claimed he saw a ragged-looking dwarf heading west while he was patrolling the deep roads. When he tried hailing the dwarf, the fellow ran off, screaming. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
Thanks. Are you like in love with me now? Why did you look at me like that?
Told him I don't understand what.
Also, I'm so good at this. That's how you get information
how the
from
ancestors show their faith.
tavern keepers.
Buy stuff
you
from
buy
them.
a drink and then they're like, "Let me tell you."
Practically slapped me.
No, truly.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand?
So
what I'm saying,
real,
right?
bestie.
On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Most humans treat my people like you're castless.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
I have news. Hair Mountain is double dealing you and Lady Dace.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it, I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And we'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
I have the proof. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
You're just doing what you think is right. I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Cool.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branca. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
How did it get out that we threw ourselves on Harem? I'm literally doing everything I can for Lord Balin right now. All the rest of whom?
Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne.
Well, I can't argue with you
don't
there.
have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
Is that who Bronca is?
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the Deep Roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Haremont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the Ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
What if I genuinely just want to help you?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Haremont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep.
Alrighty.
They're everywhere. I can't take it.
What?
You good?
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Alright.
What?
Don't know what that was about.
Dude, you suck at karaoke.
Okie dokie. I guess we'll call this here.
Let's deliver the nugs.
Oh, okay.
Sir, we found you 2 more nugs.
More nugs.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Okay, I think that was... We only had 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're out there.
We found 3, but we gave him the 1 at first, and then we found 2 more.
Alrighty. Well, we have a lot to do here.
Yes.
So, I think we'll end this here and get to it next time.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. So what are we going to start with next time? Do we know? Head to the deep woods, maybe?
The deep roads.
Yeah, the deep roads. I keep calling them the deep
You
woods.
do. It's funny. I mean, I get it why, though, because it sounds like it would fit. Yeah, we could do that. We can go to the deep roads and find that Lord guy. And I think we can also do some of these.
And get Bronca. Oh, and Rock.
Ruck?
Ruck, whatever.
Eventually, yeah. We'll find Ruck. We'll do some deep road stuff, probably. It's going to be a while before we find Bronca, but we can do some stuff for Balin. We can go to the circle again and talk up Dagna. We got lots we can do.
Alright.
We can go find Sten's sword. Like, we have so much we can do.
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and come back next time where we continue our journey in Orzammar. Thank you so much, and bye.
Bye.